Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Namaha. I will explain today Shrimad Bhagavatam, Chapter 3, Text 28. Ite Janshkala Pumsah Krishna Vastu Bhagwan Samyam Indra Rivyakul Lok Mundyanti Yuge Yuge. All of the above mentioned incarnations are either plenary portions or portions of the plenary portions of the Lord. But Lord Shri Krishna is the original personality of Godhead. All of them appear on planets whenever there is a disturbance created by the atheists. The Lord incarnates to protect the atheists. In this particular stanza, Lord Shri Krishna, the personality of Godhead, is distinguished from other incarnations. He is counted amongst the avatars. Avatars means incarnations because out of his causeless mercy the Lord descends from his transcendental abode. Avatars means one who descends. All the incarnations of the Lord, including the Lord himself, descend on the different planets of the material world are also in different species of life to fulfill particular missions. Sometimes he comes himself and sometimes his different plenary portions or parts of the plenary portions or his differentiated portions directly or indirectly empowered by him descend on this material world to execute certain specific functions. Originally, the Lord is full of opulences, all prowess, all fame, all beauty, all knowledge, and all renunciation. When they are partly manifested through the plenary portions or parts of the plenary portions, it should be noted that certain manifestations of his different powers are required for those particular functions. When in the room small electric bulbs are displayed, it does not mean that the electric powerhouse is limited by the small bulbs. The same powerhouse can supply power to operate large scale industrial dynamos with greater voltage. Similarly, the incarnations of the Lord display limited powers because so much power is needed at that particular time. For example, Lord Parshurama and Lord Narsimha displayed unusual opulence by killing the disobedient Kshatriyas 21 times and killing the greatly powerful atheist Hiranyakashipu. Hiranyakashipu was so powerful that even the demigods in other planets would tremble simply by the unfavorable raising of his eyebrow. The demigods in the higher level of material existence many times excel the most well-to-do human beings in duration of life, beauty, wealth, paraphernalia, and in all other respects. Still, they were afraid of Hiranyakashipu. Thus, we can simply imagine how powerful Hiranyakashipu was in this material world. But even Hiranyakashipu was cut into small pieces by the nails of Lord Narsimha. This means that anyone materially powerful cannot stand the strength of the Lord's nails. Similarly, Jamadagnya displayed the Lord's power to kill all the disobedient kings powerfully situated in their respective status. The Lord's empowered incarnation, Narada and planetary incarnation, Varaha, as well as indirectly empowered Lord Buddha, created faith in the mass of people. The incarnations of Rama and Dhavantari displayed his fame and Balrama, Mohini and Vamana exhibited his beauty. Dattatreya, Matsya, Kumara and Kapila exhibited his transcendental knowledge. Nara and Narayana Rasis exhibited his renunciation, so all the different indirectly or directly empowered incarnations of the Lord manifested different features, but Lord Krishna, the primeval Lord, exhibited the complete features of Godhead, and thus it is confirmed that He is the source of all other incarnations, and the most extraordinary feature exhibited by Lord Shri Krishna was his internal energetic manifestation of his pastime with the cowherd girls. His pastimes with the gopis are all displays of transcendental existence, bliss, and knowledge. Although these are manifested apparently as sex love, the specific attraction of his pastime with the gopis should never be misunderstood. The Bhagavatam relates these transcendental pastime in the 10th canto. And in order to reach the position to understand the transcendental nature of Lord Krishna's pastime with the gopis, the Bhagavatam promotes the student gradually in 9 other cantos. According to Srila Jiva Goswami's statement, in accordance with authoritative sources, Lord Krishna is the source of all other incarnations. It is not that Lord Krishna has any source of incarnation. All the symptoms of the Supreme Truth in full are present in the person of Lord Shri Krishna and the Bhagavad Gita. The Lord emphatically declares that there is no truth greater than or equal to himself. In this stanza, the word Swayam is particularly mentioned to confirm that Lord Krishna has no other source than himself. Although in other places the incarnations are described as Bhagwan because of their specific functions, there nowhere are they declared to be the Supreme Personality. In this stanza, the word Swayam signifies the supremacy as the Saman Bonam. The the Somum Bonum. Krishna is one without a second. He himself has expanded himself in various parts, portions, and particles as Swayam Rupa, Swayam Prakasha, Tad Ekatma, Prabhava, Vaibhava, Vilasa, Avtara, Avesa, and Jivas, all provided with innumerable energies just suitable to the respective persons and personalities. Learned scholars in transcendental subjects have carefully analyzed the Somum Bonum Krishna to have 64 principal attributes, all the expansions of categories of the Lord possesses only some percentages of the attributes, but Shri Krishna is the possessor of attributes 10%, and his personal expansions such as Swayam Prakasha, Tad Ekatma, up to the categories of the avatars who are all Vishnu Tattva, possesses up to 93% of these transcendental attributes. Lord Shiva, who is neither Avatara nor Avesa nor in between them, possesses almost 84% of the attributes, but the Jivas or the individual living beings in different status of life possesses up to the limit of 78% of the attributes. In the conditioned states of material existence, the living being possesses these attributes in very minute quantity varying in terms of the piyush life of the living being. The most percent of living beings is Brahma, the supreme administrator of one universe. He possesses 78% of the attributes in full. All other demigods have the same attributes in less quantity, whereas human beings possesses the attributes in very minute quantity. The standard of perfection for a human being is to develop the attributes up to 78% in full. The living being can never possess attributes like Shiva, Vishnu, or Lord Krishna. A living being can become godly by developing the 78% transcendental attributes in fullness, but he can never become a god like Shiva, Vishnu, or Krishna. He can become a Brahma in due course. The godly living beings who are all residents of the planets in the spiritual sky are eternal associates of God in different spiritual planets called Haridhama and Maheshadhama. The abode of Lord Krishna above all spiritual planets is called Krishna Loka or Goloka, Vrindavan, and the person living being. By developing 78% of the above attributes in fullness, can enter the planet of Krishna Loka after leaving the percent material body. ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय नमः।